What it do, baby? It's your boy JB. And you are tuned in once again to the newest, hottest, freshest sports talk podcast show in the nation. Sports Talking with JB. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again on this beautiful podcast Wednesday night, episode 21, season 4 of Sports Talking with JB. I'm your host, JB. My podcast partner, DJ Seaway, will join us later on in the show because tonight I got a special guest. I got a special guest on the show. First, for Sports Talking with JB, I got my first collegiate football player joining the show tonight. I got a special announcement, 2 special announcements coming up. Of course, we're going to talk all things Bama. Everybody been asking me all week what you think about what's going on with Bama. So I'm going to address everything. I got a lot to say tonight, and we ain't got too much time. But for sure, before we get going, Title Tower, make sure y'all lock in with Title Tower, the unofficial, official sponsor of the Sports Talk with JB podcast show. And I cannot forget Tire World Order. Yes, sir. All my people in the Tire World Order, y'all lock in with them as well. So, my special guest, man, I'm going to bring it to him. First of all, Kendrick Simpkins, brand new defensive back, Baylor. We going to talk all about that. I'm about to get him on the show right now. So, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to this YouTube. And if y'all on Twitter, much love and respect to y'all. I got something for y'all later on, too. So, without further ado, let me bring on my special guest.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up, boy? How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I appreciate you for joining us tonight, bro. You are my first collegiate football player to join the show.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. That's big. Like, that mean a lot to me to be the first.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, you know I got to represent, man. You a hometown kid, man. Montgomery, Alabama. You know, so, and I don't know if you know this, but I know you and you was a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for real, man, to see you grow up, dog, and, you know, playing ball at Lee. So, before we go on with the interview, graduated from Lee High School, started at Western Kentucky 2020 to last year, transfer. I'm going to ask you about that. But last year, man, you had an incredible season, man. Incredible season. I call it your breakout season. 52 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 7.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 8 quarterback hits. You put them numbers all across the board, all across the board, man. How you feeling after that season, man?
It was big. You know, I know it kind of was we kind of was all upset because we didn't get to where we wanted to be, the championship or whatever. But like,
right.
You know, it was just, you know, I just got my teammates and my coaches, you know, just put me in the right position, just be able to be that leader and be that person that they trust to make those plays in them certain amount of times or just certain situations, you know.
Yeah, and you play a difficult position, man. That star position, everybody can't play that position, man. Tell me all about the position that you play.
Yeah, the star position, you gotta be multiple. You gotta be a dog in the box, but you gotta be athletic enough to cover and to drop back in zone, and you just gotta, you gotta be ready to play. Put your hands on guys that may be 200 pounds more than you. You just gotta be ready for it all, kind of like a Swiss Army knife, you know.
That's right. And I saw your highlight packages, man. I kind of try to watch every game you played and try to keep up with you, man. You had your hands on a couple interceptions you dropped this season. I seen you a couple times. That's why he should have had that one. But you made an impact, man, just by, you know, coming off that edge, getting to the quarterback, causing havoc, forcing fumbles, man. That right there makes you a certain caliber player, man. High level, high IQ. And I've been watching you, man. So big up on that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Just it. You know, it's really crazy just how far I came, you know, just the work, though, just believing in God and keeping faith, you know.
You
continue to work.
You definitely put in the work, man. Coming up, you know, your first season, you didn't play that much. Then, like I said, this your breakout season you just had. Now you transfer to a Power 5 school in Baylor, Big 12. First of all, how was the visit, man? How was the transfer recruit visit?
Uh, the visit, it was great. You know, it really, the coaches, just everything just felt like home. Just felt just like a family atmosphere. Everything was good, and just
Mm-hmm.
the city of Waco. I ain't never heard of Waco, Texas, but
Yeah.
like just the city of it, the city crazy, and it was. I really didn't expect all that, but it was great.
It's a football time. It's really a sports time because the basketball team is always
Yeah,
NCAA. They good. They got tracks. It's a track school.
yeah.
RG3. Um, but yeah, football, man. Baylor has had some good seasons along the way. What do you think you can bring to this Baylor team this coming season coming up?
I think I could bring like just a leadership, being a vocal leader, having experience. Like you said early on, I wasn't playing on defense much, but always just being the guy to play have special team roles. So being out there like 3 years and then having this extra year, so just having a lot of knowledge on the field to help because we have a lot of younger guys at Baylor.
Yeah.
Um, uh, a, a plug and play guy, a guy that a high IQ who's gonna come right in, and plug. You can plug and play place in different spots. Um, a dog, somebody who want to
Mm-hmm.
work, determined. So like, yeah, I can't wait till I get there.
Yeah, man. You definitely put on that work. When you gonna arrive at Baylor, man?
I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. I called you right before you got there. That's
Yeah,
what's up. So classes start for y'all this week.
yeah. It was a little bit with the bad weather, so a lot of
Yeah,
stuff was canceled and shifted around. That's why I kind of was supposed to be leaving this past Monday, but it got a little pushed back.
I feel you. Okay, so man, you remind me. I don't know if you watch a lot of Alabama football, but Malachi Moore.
Yeah,
You familiar with Malachi?
yeah.
You remind me of him when you play, man. Y'all play that same position. He a dog. He a leader. And when I see you out there, I said, dang, Kendrick remind me of Malachi. He's one of my favorite players. But I also watched another one of your the guys that was when you was recruiting with Baylor, they was talking about you and they mentioned a name and it rung a bell with me. Rodney Harrison.
Yeah.
Rodney Harrison from the Patriots, man. You not old enough to remember them
Yeah, no,
boys that
I really ain't know who they were talking about. I went and looked up
you
some
looked
stuff
at them.
here. Yeah, I
You know
looked
what I'm
up
talking
some
about
stuff.
now, man.
Yeah,
That's a Hall of Famer. Bro, if you get comparison to a Hall of Fame player like Rodney Harrison, that's big. And I see it too because I grew up big Patriot fan. I watched them boys play, and I get from your position, Rodney Harrison, man, that's something. If you play like Rodney Harrison on the next level, you're gonna have a gold jacket.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's in my plans on down the road. This is my last year, so we planning big. I hope so.
Yes, sir, man. So I'm gonna ask you, what are some of your goals for the upcoming season? I know you say this is your last year. You got to put them numbers on the board once again. But you
Mm.
in the Power 5 conference. That's totally different from the Conference USA. So you're gonna have more eyes on you, bigger atmosphere, and you'll be able to contribute to a team where more scouts will be looking at you. You know what I mean? So, what are your goals for this season, man? Coming up,
Uh, my goals, I'll just say, just trying to, I really want that C on my chest, that
that
captain.
kept,
I want
yeah,
to come in, try to win over, and show everybody who I am just as a person first, and then they'll see, of course, see the player side on the field, but just want to win everybody over, get to know everybody and just get to work really. So my first goal, like I said, just getting that C on my chest.
yeah,
Second, I wanna win. I want to go to a Big 12 championship or something like that.
mm,
I like what the coaches are doing. The whole Baylor thing is a new quarterback, new offense and stuff like that. So we got some key pieces. Is going to be big this year. So
yeah,
and then the next, of course, just like I just say me personally, if the team if the team as a whole, like as a defense, if we playing for each other and doing the right things, the plays, the stats, they're gonna come naturally. So I just feel like
right,
the stats just come off, off just based off how the team does, how the defense does. Those plays gonna come. Like I said, So it'll to be, of course, like I don't really want to say right now. I don't have no stat. I do every year set a number of stats or just have something in my head that I want to break or do. At
Yeah.
this moment, I don't, with the transition and everything. But it's really just kind of, just showing everybody who I really am, what I'm about as a person, as a player. And the biggest thing of Baylor, they got a person over player. That was big to me. Like it's about the person first, not the player comes second, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's right.
it's like a student comes, the athlete part comes first. So I mean comes second and the student is first. So
Yeah.
it's just, so that those things, I really don't have no stat goals right now. Just trying to, win over my new team, trying to just get the bond with the guys.
That's right, man. You got a great mindset, especially coming in, veteran leadership, and it seems like you got your head on your shoulder, right, man. I got another question for you. I know you big on family. You know what I'm saying? I know your mom, real good friends with her. What do you like? I mean, who gives you that motivation to go out there and play?
I'll say my family as a whole, but definitely like my mom, my mom for sure.
Yeah.
Just coming up, everybody. I'm pretty sure their mom just coming up, just seeing how everything she handles still to the day, just handle. I want to do it. Just days I seen she maybe didn't want to go to work or didn't feel good or did something, was wrong. She didn't, show it. She still went and did it or whatever. She didn't complain and still. So it's just like kind of now it's just like even like just people who don't play sports or just regular people, in the world, like when I feel like something is bad or something is wrong or I gotta run or something like that, it's somebody probably just wishing they could just run some laps. It's some people
Yeah.
homeless wishing they could play a sport or something like that. Some kids wish they was fortunate, so it just even my mom, but just even just thinking about people who don't play sports or who are not, who are less fortunate, just what would they, somebody's dying to be in my place right now, would die to be in my place right now. So it's just
That's
kind of
right.
dues and respects like that.
I wish a lot of players had your mindset, because this is a blessing, man. You got a gift,
Right.
and it's a blessing. Everybody don't get, to achieve these things or be in this position that you are in.
Right.
Man, you coming into this senior season, you know what I'm saying, and want to help this team win, and you want to help yourself get to that next level.
Mm.
And I believe you can do it, bro. I really do. I mean, a lot of people haven't really seen you play. I'm gonna push you and promote you as much as I can on my platform. You know what I'm saying? And did we lose Kendrick? He
Not
coming.
it.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, man. But I mean, I like everything you saying. That everybody that sees this gonna see a humble young man who's ready to grind and got that work ethic, and that's gonna make you a captain on that team, and that's gonna get you to the next level, Kendrick, for sure. So,
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like the next level, everybody pretty much got talent, So it's
oh
just
yeah,
about everything else. What else comes with the talent. If you're playing D1 football, if you playing, of course the talent side is pretty much there. If you made at least the coach thought that. So like it's about the other things that the other ways you can impact.
yes, sir. And I heard the coaches love you, man. I heard the coaches love you, and you know what I'm saying. If you're a coach's favorite, that's gonna take you a long way too, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like it's just I guess it's just the football, just football guys. I like I said, I love the coaches. Like coaches at even my old coaches at Western still have love for those guys. But even like I said, Baylor, it's just like I'm not a transfer. Like I kind of already been there. Just the way the relationship. Even during this process, a lot of times it could get weird or sometimes get awkward talking to some coaches and stuff like that. So like that stuff it could get like weird,
Yeah.
and then just having like some talks with coaches, and you can't even, if it's not about football, you can't even have a conversation with them. You couldn't even, when I was with Baylor, everything was genuine, everything was just easy. They didn't have to force anything or didn't even try to. So
Right. I wish, man, and I'll tell you this, man. A lot of people, I've
mhm.
had this conversation with people, about guys hitting the transfer portal.
Uh-huh.
What do they look for? They look for the money, or they look for, the love and support, and the feeling to feel like home. And it seems like you are one of them guys who transferred, went there for the right reasons and the opportunity, man. So I just hope you make the best out. I know you will make the best out of this situation. And just much love to you, dog. Much love.
No, I appreciate all the love. Much love to you too. I appreciate all the love you give me and everybody else who give me love too. You know, I give back if I see somebody I can show love, how I can show up somewhere or do something for somebody. Like you said, coming on the podcast, it was it's an honor, you know, especially to be the first one. So like, I appreciate that too.
Oh yeah, man. And when the season started, man, I mean, either before the season or when it started, I'm gonna have to get you back on. I'm gonna get some of your merch too, man. Whenever they have, are you still gonna wear number 16? Or you don't know?
I'm planning to wear number 16. As of right now, everything's set for 16, but I'll make sure like once we get up there and stuff.
Okay. And you got any shout outs before I let you go, man?
I just want to shout out my mom, my brother, my stepdad Jay. Just shout out my family back at home, Montgomery. You know.
Yeah, hometown, man. I'm telling you, I'm still here. You know, I'm still here. Whenever you're in town, man, holler at me, man.
All right, I'll make sure I do that. I appreciate you having me again.
No, hey, much love, man. Kendrick Simpkins, y'all make sure Baylor is gonna be on the map. This man here putting it on the map, and you're gonna make all conference. I'm gonna predict that right now. All conference for Kendrick at that star position.
Yeah, that's what we praying for. I'm hoping for, man. I'm finna get to work.
Keep working, man. Keep working. My line open for you, man. You got anything you want to share or whatever? Just hit me up, bro.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem, man. Kendrick. All right. That was my first college player, Kendrick Simpkins, joining the show, man, from Montgomery, Alabama. The boy going to Baylor. Once again, let me put this on the screen. Committed to Baylor, out the transfer portal from Western Kentucky. Had a hell of a season last year. And, dog, that's where we at with it, man. That's where we at. I had to get him on the show, man. I watched them grow up. So I had to make sure he was the first college player I had on this platform. So I got to get DJ Seaway on in a minute. I definitely got to get him on. But shouts out to everybody. I hope y'all like, share, subscribe this podcast. And we got a whole lot to talk about. First thing first, hold on. Let me add DJ Seaway real quick. Y'all bear with me because we live. But Kendrick, man, that's a young man. I told y'all he remind me so much. Bama fans of Malachi Moore. And I want to give a special shout out to Malachi Moore. What up, Greg Crenshaw? I appreciate that, man. Hey, everybody on Twitter, I appreciate all the love, all the support y'all been showing me. I had 2 big announcements. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my first announcement. If you haven't seen it yet, while I wait on DJ Seaway to get on the podcast, let me go ahead and put it on the screen. So, if you haven't followed me on Twitter or saw earlier, I got a new position. I'm trying to get this off the screen. Hold on. All right. So, let me get going. Let me find everything I'm looking for. There we go. All right. So, let me find. There we go. All right. That was the big announcement earlier right there. Big special announcement. The PSF app. I have became the official media caster for Alabama basketball starting actually next week. So I'll tell you all about that on next week's show. But matter of fact, I'm going to need y'all to download that PSF app. I'm going to give you all the information before we get off today. But the first show is going to be next Wednesday night. Alabama-Auburn. Live media cast, the new podcast, Talking Bama Hoops. They go to start time right there, 6:15, 15 minutes before tip-off. Your boy is going to be on there live streaming. If you're familiar with the Madden cast, Peyton and Eli, when they get on there, watch the game and talk about it. That's what's going to be going on. You can tap in with your boy on the PSF app. And speaking of that, if you know Sean Salisbury, former NFL quarterback, I don't know y'all. Some of y'all might know him, Sean Salisbury. He is the president of PSF, and your boy has been signed on new gig, and I appreciate everybody who showed the love and the support for your boy once again. So I'm ready to get DJ Seaway on the line right now on the show. I got another big special major announcement before I end the show tonight. So you might want to stick around. Now this one's gonna be major for real. All right, let's get Seaway on this thing. DJ Seaway, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Everything is everything.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you. It's good to be seen and not to be viewed.
We got some business to take care of tonight, man.
Oh, yes. I'm ready for it.
Yeah,
I'm ready for
it. You know, I could talk about Bama, what we got going on without you. And I got something for you, too, about your Cowboys. So you already know we going to get into it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But first thing first, Seaway, man. Pleasure to have you on. I got, let's see what I want to do first, though. All right. So we all know our coach. We got a new coach. Y'all know
yes,
that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Coach D-Boy, as we call him. Making some moves now, okay? Saban retired last week. Saban retired. We had the retirement show last week. We did 3 shows last week, Seaway.
We did. Well, we was on fire last week. We did 3 shows.
Yeah. We did the Saban show. Then we turned back around the next night. Did
the official show.
Then we jumped back on Saturday.
And did the press conference show.
We cooked up good last week.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
So, all right. So, I'm going to say that to say this. Let's look at the staff real quick. Now, this is going to cover the whole screen, but let's look at the staff real quick now.
Right.
This ain't even all long. But you see, the key to this, the general manager, Big Rick Ross, Courtney Morgan.
Yeah, Mr. Courtney Morgan, that is the biggest key to that staff right there. You know, that he is the cornerstone.
Yes, he is. And
the heartbeat.
Yes. The offensive coordinator, Ryan. This ain't everybody, but this is mostly like the offense. And then we kept the running back coach, as you see right there.
Right.
Get this off. Yeah. Kept Rob G, kept Freddie Roach, D-line coach. I can't get everybody on the screen, but you know we got new DC.
Right.
And so we've been cooking. Let me get this off the screen so we've been cooking, man.
Man. I like what I see so far, man. Yeah. You know, no complaints. And at the end of the day, man, like we always said, there was always gonna be some Coach Saban gonna always be some big shoes to fill. But I think that we're going in the right direction. It was very important for him to bring that offensive coordinator, man. You know, I hate, somebody had to go. Unfortunately, it was Coach Reese.
Yeah.
But I like what I see with Grubb as the offensive coordinator, man. I'm loving. I'm gonna love that.
And the defensive coordinator, Kane Womack. Now Womack is Kane Womack, from South Alabama. So we got a head coach from South Alabama. We got a head coach from Buffalo. That's gonna be the defensive back coach.
Yeah.
And Grubb, who was the OC at Washington, he could have been a head coach if he wanted to.
But he came to Bama.
Yes. So I'm gonna give Kalen the boy. I ain't gonna give him an A+. I'm just gonna give him a solid A for building this staff, because we got 3 guys who have head coaching experience on the staff.
Yes, and I think that's very important. Like you said, if they're good coordinators, they're good coordinators. They have the experience as the head coach, and they was coordinators before they had that position. And I really like what I see.
Yep, they went. Greg, you're right. They went to the championship with lesser talent.
And that's what that's what the naysayers and some of the our fans that are complaining about things, that's what they have to realize. We should be happy that you just got a coach that just was in the national championship game. So that means not only does he has experience, he took, not only did he have an undefeated season until he lost to Michigan, but he took a team to the national championship. Then the year before that, he won the bowl game against Texas. Then he
won 11 games.
And won 11 games. And then he beat their rival, Oregon, who was actually, one of the top 5 teams in the nation, beat them twice. Beat them twice in the same season. And on top of that, you beat Texas. You destroyed Texas. You beat Texas and you compete. It wasn't the prettiest championship game, but they still competed and turned it to a championship game. So this guy has a winning resume, and he knows what winning is, and he did it with lesser talent. Yes. And so imagine what he's going to do once he's starting to get his players in, and with the 5 and 4 stars that we have at Bama, it's going to be beautiful.
Yep. LB, shout out to LB, friend of the chat. The portal take it and it giveth. Yes, it does.
It does.
We're going to jump into that, see why we on that subject. Because the big news going around, word on the streets, Caleb Downs hit the portal. Everybody know that. We done lost Bond. Okay, we lost Bond to Texas.
And we lost Proctor.
Yeah, Proctor done hit the portal. Word on the street, he going to Iowa. They talk about Caleb Downs to Georgia. So, who else we lost? Dez Ricks, we lost him to Texas A&M.
And Amos.
Trey Amos in the portal. Antonio Kite. Now, I don't want to talk about these kids, but Antonio Kite, what you did, man, you transferred to the little brother down the street.
Mm-hmm.
You transferred from Alabama to Auburn. That's I don't know.
And
I just don't do like this, but
yeah. And I'm gonna try, like you said, not to bash these kids too much.
Right.
But once again, it is not about winning anymore.
Mm-mm.
It is not about building a legacy. And at this point, I am gonna say this to all future recruits. I don't see anything in your videos about you want to come to Bama because it's the standard if you're not coming here to put in the work. And I don't get these guys. We were one play from actually being in the national championship.
Yep.
One play.
Everybody think the ship is sinking.
Exactly. And so, okay, yes, go Saban. Y'all, the rest of the world is happy that Coach Saban is gone.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? We already had 13 championships prior to Coach Saban. And that's not to minimize anything that he built. We still had 12. We still had 12 championships prior to Coach Saban getting there. And guess what? We're going to win some more.
Yes. You got to trust the process.
You got to trust. And it's a new era. It is a new era, a new beginning. And these young men, and it's just killing me that you would think that these guys, it's not about the brotherhood anymore. It's selfish. A lot of it is selfish driven. Yep. Self-ambition. And some of these guys, I don't even get why you transferring.
Now, I'm glad you said that because now we know we're not going to, I don't want to, like you said, we're not going to bash the kids. I ain't going to talk because at the end of the day, they make their own decision. They grown enough to make their own decision. But if a school throw you such and such amount of money, okay, your coach leave, that's a cop-out for you to go. But I will give Caleb Downs this much credit. He stuck around.
You're right.
He stuck around. He went to the team meeting. He listened to what coach had to say. And he took a couple of days to make his mind up, you know what I'm saying, after the fact.
I can respect that.
I would say he gave him time. He gave him a chance, but some of the players didn't give coach a chance. Soon as Coach DuBois came, they hit the portal the next day. You ain't even hit a man. You didn't get a man time to wash his drawers. You didn't give him time to even get settled in before you hit the portal.
And you didn't get a chance to meet with him to see what type of coach he is and to see what he's talking about.
Right.
And once again, and for me, I think Caleb Downs would have stayed around if T-Rob was there.
Yeah.
And it's no secret where he's going. It's no secret.
We can speculate all we
want to, but that's just my opinion. I just really believe when T-Rob left, that was when he was gone.
I feel like it was a setup. I don't want to say this. T-Rob, he made his decision. They offered him the job. He decided to go to Georgia or whatever. Whatever happened, okay? So
right.
T-Rob gone. I don't want to hear nobody ask me about T-Rob no more.
Yeah.
He is at Georgia.
Yeah, he made his decision.
Anyway, nobody asked me about nobody that don't play for Alabama.
Right.
If they ain't on Alabama team no more, don't ask me about it. I say that respectfully because I don't know why he left. They all have ulterior motives on why they leave.
Yeah.
And so I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't gonna cry over a kid leaving or a grown man leaving.
Yeah, and my motive is right now it's the next man up.
That's
you know, we got a team, we got a bunch of talent, like you said, we got a bunch of talent coming in. And we got a lot of, and there's room for the ones that want to be there. You still got guys in the secondary. We still got baby Kurt Patrick coming in,
mm-hmm.
who played against big talent. You got other guys coming in. Like we said, we got good guys that's coming in, and you still have 4 and 5 stars that are still there. And so guess what? Maybe this is what they need to have a chip on their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a scary team. I think it's gonna be a scary team because they're gonna play like, I really believe that they're gonna actually play with a chip on their shoulder.
You think it was like last year?
It's gonna be definitely like we're gonna definitely be liking them. We're gonna be linking up this year.
Oh boy, to another level.
And for me, and I'm like you, Greg, they need to keep that same energy. They laughing right now. And I will say this to all you haters. Now I'm unpassive now. Now you're gonna get the real Seaway now. And to all these haters, these Florida State fans, these Michigan fans, these Auburn fans, they can't. They hate us so much, but they always trying to find their way in our sweet tea. They always trying to find their way in our Kool-Aid. But guess what? We gonna stir up the pot this year because we coming. And I cannot wait to see Jalen Miro in this man's system. And I really believe that he's gonna be let loose. Y'all gonna definitely see you're gonna see a motivated, driven Jalen Miro. And I really believe that you got an offensive mind coach that understands him, and they're gonna really play him towards his strength instead of his weakness. So guess what? That tidal wave is still coming.
Yes,
them crimson tide is still coming. Yes. And them elephants, we ain't gonna let off none of y'all necks. We like prime. We are keeping these receipts. Everybody laughing. But guess what? Like Mike Tyson say, everybody got a plan until you get hit in the mouth.
Bust in the mouth.
And we've been bust them in the mouth.
That's what I'm talking about.
Errol Sprint said it's strap season. Guess what, y'all? Everybody hashtag it's busting season, baby. It's busting season.
Yes, sir.
It's busting season. I'm hyped now.
Yes, sir. I like it. And guess what, Seaway? We 7 months before the season.
Yeah. It's busting season. Yes, it's busting season. And at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer. I will take a 1 star. I'll take a 0 star that wants to really play and give his all than to have an entitled 5 star who thinks that everybody owe him something. Because guess what? If a person got talent, you can teach a person to have that talent.
I'm glad you said that, Seaway.
You can motivate.
Glad you said that. I'm gonna get this on my. I'm glad you said that because guess what? You got 5 and 4 stars, right?
Right.
They get all the attention, okay?
Right.
And you get a 3 star, something like that. So guess what? Them 3 stars trying to take somebody's position.
Right.
Them the ones that gonna play hard. Them the ones that's trying to get them. So imagine, like we said it once again, this man coached a team full of 3 stars.
Right.
And about 3 or 4 stars. He had no 5 stars on the roster.
Right.
Won all the games and made it to Michigan. Okay. So just imagine if you buy into the system, trust the process, you get out there and you play your hardest. I don't give a damn what star you is.
Exactly.
You're gonna win football games.
You're gonna win.
Play the right way.
Yes. And I like the energy of Malachi, Lawson, guys, Bookham, and these guys, and even Jalen. These guys said, "Hey, Jalen told the fans, I ain't going nowhere." So these guys understand the culture. They know how it felt coming up short. Man, I'm just like this. I'm gonna at least get. I'm 1 play away from the national championship. I'm running it back. That's just me. I'm running it back. What up, bro? Babe, bro, what's
Decal in the
happening?
chat. Decal in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. So
Yeah.
guess what, Seaway? Guess what? They don't have their heart no more.
Exactly.
It feel like they don't have the heart no more. And I know damn well that defeat wasn't so crushing that y'all want to up and leave. I know it wasn't
Exactly.
that crushing. It should be motivating.
That's motivating. And guess what? It's like it's motivating. Michigan lost 3 years in a row. No,
It
two,
came back.
and it came
Last year,
back.
Seaway, they lost to TCU.
TCU. And guess what? They was at a basketball game and they promised their fans that we're gonna win the championship because they got tired of coming up short. And now you got an opportunity to build your own legacy. You got an opportunity to write your name in history. And it's all about like, okay, you driving a sports car right now. But guess what? You win the championship, you're gonna go pro, you can buy 5 or 6 sports cars.
Exactly. DK NIL is causing this ruckus.
And they're gonna have to get some type of boundaries in there. They're gonna have to get some type of order because it's chaotic right now.
It is.
And right now, like you said, it is not about football anymore.
It's
So what's gonna happen now? They already got the entitled attitude now. But then they're gonna go to pro and gonna try to go with that same type of mindset, that same type of attitude, and they're gonna find themselves back at home chilling with mom and dad. They're gonna find themselves stuck. They're gonna find themselves bouncing from team to team because of their egos. So guess what? They're gonna have to come back and have some type of cap. Then, like you said, okay, I know for a fact, even if you buy a car crash, you go to the dealership, you work at the dealership, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gonna go to no dealership. You let me know what dealership you're gonna go to. Unless you paying straight cash, you ain't gonna go to no dealership at 8 o'clock and be done by 11 o'clock. Or no, done by 9 o'clock. It's gonna take some time for them to run there, run everything. But this man, as soon as he get to goddamn on Texas, he in the Lamborghini. Man, something ain't right.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this though. That NIL and the transfer portal, it don't mix. It don't mix like oil and water. Cause the reason why I say this, because I'm all for the players getting paid. Even Saban said, man, we all for the players getting paid.
I'm definitely here.
But it's got to be even all the way around.
And you're gonna really have to you're gonna have to get some order. It's gonna have to be even all around. Because guess what? Also, the university is also giving you. The university is also giving you an apartment, a place to stay. Oh yeah. They also give you most important thing college is about anyway. You're getting the education. So you're getting an education. You get all the gear. You have clothes. Your suits and everything is provided for you. So the university is doing their part in you because they investing in you. But now they're gonna find ruckus when they get in the NFL. Yep. They're gonna find ruckus.
The thing about it, man, the thing I don't really like about it is because, okay, you go to this school, you sign on to the school, they offer you this money. Let's just say $500K. Okay, $500K. This is your NIL for the season, right?
Right.
Okay, so you good, you locked in, like you say, you got somewhere to stay, you're eating free, you got gear, you got your ride, everything good.
Right.
So you play, you know what I'm saying? You might not like your coach. Your coach you might get it to with your coach. Y'all might lose in the national championship or the playoffs. Or,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Conference champ. School's gonna come out there after you. Yeah. They're gonna offer you $600, $700K. You can just dip. So think about this. The kids who ain't go to the school for that script A or for that G on their helmet or for that tiger on their helmet, for that school logo, for the history of that school to build a foundation, they are going to go from school to school to school and you collect the check.
And you see that
to the NFL if they make it to the NFL.
If they make it, because it's not a guarantee. Right. And like you said, now the fair thing to the university, what they're gonna have to start doing. Okay, you get this NIL, you gonna have to stay at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know,
I say 3.
You gonna have to say 3
because listen, 3, your third year, junior year, you can go pro. Like Kool-Aid and Dallas Turner, all them guys, JC Latham. They played good. They was 5-star prospects. They did what they had to do. Did their time. They gonna go first round. I got no problem with that. But for some of the other players who, you know what I'm saying, you play your 3 years, you go. Perfect example. Kendrick Simpkins, who was on the show. Kendrick played, stayed at the school, stayed down, had an excellent year this past season.
Yeah.
He had every right to hit the portal.
He did.
Go get you some money. Go to a bigger conference and get yourself prepared for the next level. And that's one more year.
And that's smart.
He did it the right way.
That's smart. That's the right way. But what's starting to happen is I'm going to Alabama. They're gonna give me, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna start with 500,000. I do good. Oh, Auburn out for me 800,000 my sophomore year.
You gonna go there?
I go to Auburn, and then next thing you know, my name is number one. You know, I'm top 5 player in my position. LSU give me $2 million. Guess what? I'm jumping to LSU. You know, before you know it, you're gonna have guys that don't jump from 3 schools, getting all that in 3 years. They going to school based off of trying to get more money. But guess what? You're gonna get your big break when you get to turn pro. But they want it right now.
And they doing it already. Look at some of these 5 and 6 year players that have played for 5 and 6 different schools. It's ridiculous.
Yep. And what's gonna end up happening, a kid gonna end up being like how Jamarcus Russell, and is gonna burn a big bridge, and then that's when they're gonna really take it serious. You remember how Jamarcus Russell is the reason why they did a cap on a rookie contract.
On a rookie, yes, exactly.
Jamarcus Russell was the reason why. So that's what's going to end up happening.
You get lazy, you get in trouble, and you blow it.
Yep. So I mean that's my opinion about the NAA. Gonna have to get some. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Continue to talk about it, but they're gonna have to get some type of order. And it's like right now, we are hurting. I'm gonna put Washington in this. Teams like us and Washington hurting because guess what? We both lost our coaches.
Right.
Guess what?
Right.
Every other team can take away from our school, but guess what? We can't receive any more players unless some of Washington players come here and they can't receive no players unless some of our players go there. So really, the portal has opened up for everybody except the 2 schools that done lost their coaches.
Exactly.
So tell me how fair that is.
It's a domino effect, and it's not good.
And it's not good. And in my personal opinion is the school paying you right. And you didn't transfer. You said you're gonna stay next year. No, you don't hit that transfer portal to next year.
Right.
You mean to me that should have been the fair way. I don't care that Saban didn't get fired. He retired.
Exactly.
He didn't get fired. He retired. So you didn't hit the transfer portal a month ago. They shouldn't get to hit it now.
See, some of the kids probably was, they was on the fence. Should I hit it? Should I not? Then Saban retired, they hit the portal. But come on, man. What, 13, 14 players hitting the portal? Yeah.
And so that's what, to me, if you're going to do it for 30 days, now, the fair thing to do is, okay, you got 2 coaches that we're going to grant, they lost coaches. How about open the portal back up for 2 weeks?
For everybody.
That's the fair. I mean, if they're gonna do it like that, to me, 14 days. That's enough. 14 days, 2 weeks is enough time to know if you want to stay, if you want to leave.
It's gonna open up, I believe, I think in either April or May. It's gonna open back up again.
Yeah,
it's gonna open back. So when
after the spring days. So what DeCal says.
Some of these, they're not as good as they think. They go transfer, run to an easy situation. Yes. For sure.
And they're gonna be humble. And no disrespect, I'm not bashing Ryan Williams, but a kid like this, he's 17 years old, and he's trying to go to the school with the biggest that's gonna give him the most money. He's already got that entitled attitude at 17 years old. What my problem is, I have a problem with me first. I'm not hating on the young man. Yes, they should get something. I have a problem with giving a 17-year-old $2 million, $1 million.
We don't know that. It's only speculation.
I'm just saying speculate. I'm just speculating.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying
speculate. I'm just doing.
I'm just saying I'm speculating. I'm just speculating, y'all. Because man, you know how I was when I was 17, 18.
Oh no.
You know me,
man, they give you $200.
They were gonna give me $200. I'll go at the fool. You ain't lying. Decal, they were not gonna give me no $200, man.
Man, you get C-Way $200 back in when we was in 17, 18. He finna spend the night somewhere. I'm about to go pick him up the next morning. I'm just saying, straight up. So man, come on, $2 million.
Yes, and I really believe, and it's not just hating on the young men or the young.
We ain't hating on.
I think as a whole, they need to have a come to Jesus meeting, have a real sit down and try to get this thing back in order to keep it from turning it buck wild like the pro. I really think they got the NIL deal just to try to get that game back out there.
I believe so.
The NCAA got the NCAA
for the new game to come
for the new game. They were trying to try to help get them. They were not thinking that it was going to get this chaotic. I really don't believe that. And that's why I'm glad we got analysts like Dix. And we need to continue to get more analysts at the school and mentors to try to help these kids manage their money. And they ought to break some of that money down by semester.
Well, I think they do that. They don't give them all a big lump sum, but I mean, it's still. And then, I'm going to say this and then we're going to move on. They holler about donate to the school. A regular person like me, we can't keep donating to the school, man.
Yeah.
When you got these big millionaires, they'll drop $1 million on you, write it off as a tax write-off, and keep it pushing. But, man, what's going on is that these kids seeing these schools got money, man.
Yeah.
They got money. So, and it's really to the high school. That's why you're right. Like guys like and Bo Scarborough and even Marquise May, y'all need to come on in there, man. Go talk to these kids, man, and get their mind right. Their mind need to get together. They need to get their mind together, man.
Exactly. Hey, I'm gonna make you laugh with this one. So y'all might well go and get. We might well go and get the shirt. We in the mega campaign this year, making Alabama great again.
Yeah, baby.
we on the Trump train right now.
It ain't America, baby. Alabama. Are they allowing the kid name? I guess so. I guess they're gonna allow they name it. Yes, they are.
They are.
It's on the game.
It's on the game, and that was the purpose of there. That was the purpose of that. There was so pretty much the big complaint is.
Shout out.
You remember when we had NCAA years ago?
And they didn't have the names on
They didn't have the names. They had the numbers. But you knew if you had Alabama number 22, you knew that was Mark. We knew that was Mark Ingram. Yes. But the NCAA EA Sports was making money off them, and the kids was mad because here they are not having no money. So that's why they pulled the game the first time. But then if you wanted to, you could generate. They'll generate a name for the kids. But it won't even be their name.
Yeah, a fake name.
A fake name.
But guess what, C-Way? Back to answer Darren's question, are they getting paid? I heard, I don't know how true this is, they getting $500 in a free game. That's it.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
$500 in a free game.
In a free game, yep.
That's
it. So once again, EA Sports is making all the money.
Man, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Thank you.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it might be true. If you heard it too, it might be true.
Yeah, I heard that myself.
So C-Way, we gonna move on, man.
That was a good discussion though.
It's a fluid situation. That's what I like to say. It's a fluid situation. So we just gonna, my phone been blowing up. So I mean, if I get information, me and you, we talk, we gonna relay information, and we'll get on here and make sure it's all factual though. We gonna make sure it's factual before we give y'all the information.
I'm with that.
Now, see, wait. We gonna talk some NFL.
Oh, I'm ready. This is the
before I do that, I wanna give a shout out. Y'all gonna love this. This for my Twitter people, man. I got some Twitter shout outs. I'm gonna put y'all on the screen real quick and give y'all some love, man. This is my Twitter shout outs. If you see your name on there, your Twitter handle, that means you've been showing me love, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
this just page one. I got some more. So if y'all on there, y'all on Twitter, y'all see y'all name. Y'all know y'all been showing mad love to the show, to your boy. You know,
appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm. All that stuff, leave it on there for a minute so they can see it. And see what you know, man. Your Cowboy, we gonna talk about you. I ain't gonna bash them too bad because
no, I'm gonna do it. Don't worry.
But you know, Steve Nathan got it. Shannon, everybody they got it. Let me go to the next screen because we got three pages. So there go another one. And you know, you see your name on there. That means your boy thought about you. I know I missed some people. This the first time, but we gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this thing probably about every week or whatever.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, I guess I'm gonna sit like how Denzel. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna sit like Denzel how he was on Equalizer 3 in that restaurant when the guys can't star with him. I'm just gonna be like I'm just like this until
you gonna sit like that to the time.
Mm-hmm.
I got one more page. That's it right there. One more page, and you know that's just everybody. You know, my boy Greg Crenshaw been on the show. Shout out to him. So yeah, man. If I missed you, my bad, because it's so many that be showing love. And you know,
I'm rolling my sleeves up for this one.
I don't know what Jerome said. What Jerome say? Jerome said he retired from talking ish. Did he say that?
He did.
Yeah, but cause man, Jerome put a bag on his head and he had disappeared for about 2 weeks. But he did jump back on for a second. I did see him jump back on. But shout out to everybody, man. Everybody who showed love. I really appreciate that. So see, wait, I ain't got no cowboy meme. I meant to find a cowboy meme to put on there. I ain't got one. But first thing first.
I got a meme for the Cowboys.
What? What that?
Just the cover of Brokeback Mountain. that is the meme for the Dallas Cowboys. The cover of Brokeback Mountain.
Y'all pathetic, man. Y'all pathetic. Before I get to the game, before I ask you about the game, what do you think about Jerry Jones sticking with Mike McCarthy? That was breaking news about an hour ago. Jerry Jones said he's sticking with Mike McCarthy to be the coach again next season. What you think?
That's just about like Major. That's just like Major sticking with that white girl, thinking that was gonna be his Coretta Scott King.
Jonathan
Majors. That's about like Jonathan Majors wanting that white girl to be his Coretta Scott King.
It
is a total disgrace. Jerry Jones is the problem. Jerry Jones is the problem. Mike McCarthy is the problem. And I'm like Michael Irvin. All of them need to go.
Michael Irvin, boy, I'll tell you, what was that Monday morning? I woke up, you sent it to me, Michael Irvin. Boy, boy.
And this is the first year. Emmitt Smith even was talking back. Got talk. Emmitt Smith don't normally stay out of Cowboy business for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the Packers was a sleeper team.
Yep, you did.
And it's sad that Aaron Jones, every time he scored, he went to the sideline, pretty much putting them shades on. Everybody stunned.
Y'all can't see me.
He said, y'all can't see me. He's stunning on the Dallas Cowboys. Only thing the Dallas Cowboys won was the championship of being losers again. They love to being losers. Yep. And it's sad to say, man, I'm about like Don King with them. Who want to be seen with a loser?
It's terrible, man.
That organization is depressing from head to toe. Jerry Jones need to go. Stephen Jones need to go. Mike McCarthy need to go. Dan Quinn need to go. But guess what? You brought a man that couldn't even win with Aaron Rodgers. It could barely win with Aaron Rodgers. and he couldn't do that with the Dallas Cowboys. Then you got Dan Quinn, who gave up a 28-3 lead in the fourth quarter to your Patriots, to your Brady, to the greatest of all time. Gave up a 28-3 lead in the fourth quarter, trying to make Mike Ryan the Super Bowl MVP. You got a team full of overachievers and a team with a bunch of loser mentalities. I'm sick of Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons podcast, he on the podcast more than me and you.
You right about that.
And
how
on
many
Twitter,
titles does Michael Parsons have? How many titles?
I don't know how many together. Michael Parsons, he always tweeting. He's always tweeting. He's always on his podcast. Got so much to say about Tyreek Hill. He started with Tyreek Hill early in the year, saying that he could catch Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill can't do nothing. And Tyreek Hill put up over 150 yards on them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's what a bad. And then Tyreek Hill was even hurt that game.
It's sad, C-Way. It's sad.
And it's just sad that Jordan Love had a career day he had a perfect rate. Everybody when they play the Cowboys have a career day on us.
Hell, what's his name? James Cook. He cooked y'all.
James Cook cooked us. Dobbs had a career day.
Yes, he did.
Dobbs had a career day. Everybody have a career day against the Cowboys except the Cowboys.
So you said all that, C-Way. Oh, you forgot to mention Dak and CD.
Oh, I'm gonna get to that.
Dak and CD. What happened? What happened?
CD entitled. If that's a problem, McCarthy, baby, and you remember? Didn't I tell you when I first got back to Montgomery from McKenzie? Didn't I call you and say the Cowboys gonna lose today? Didn't I say that?
You had said you had a feeling they was gonna lose.
I had a feeling they're gonna lose. But then when we saw CD and Dak fussing up the sideline.
Early. It was the first drive.
It was just the first drive. And McCarthy over there patting him on the back like he's a little baby, saying, I'm gonna get you the ball. See, that's the problem.
Yes. That's big. That's
the problem. Dakota Prescott with the two early interceptions. Then
that pick six was it. And guess what? On that pick six, who he was throwing the ball to?
CD.
Forcing it.
He forced that ball in there. Then, the Cowboys finally get going.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like you putting up some points. And then Green Bay just put it on them. And I don't get this. They ran cover 2. We haven't ran cover 2 all season.
I don't understand it. Dan Quinn, I don't get him.
And the Cowboys,
I don't get him.
And Jerry Jones, he loves attention so much that he don't care about losing. That's the problem. They've been losing for so long. He doesn't care.
Yeah, you're
right.
Madonna.
He's a Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
But
C-Way, but I'm gonna tell you this now. You're right. Jerry Jones don't care. As long as his Cowboys is the number one franchise, $1 billion franchise, and they get all the headlines, they get all the primetime games and the Sunday 3 o'clock.
Yes, they do. Just to get embarrassed.
Yes.
You had and I'm gonna bash. I'm gonna keep it back. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. So this was the Cowboys' easiest path to the Super Bowl.
Y'all did all that to get the 2 seed and get a home game.
Yeah,
like you said, Michael. Everybody said, "Oh, we going to the NFC Championship." You got to get at the wild card first.
Exactly. We couldn't get out the wild card. And once again, I like Dak Prescott as a person, but Dakota Prescott is a choke artist. He is 2-5 in the playoff. 2-5. 2-5 in the playoff. He cannot beat Green Bay. He cannot beat the 49ers.
Nope.
And those are the two teams that he can't beat. And the Cowboys have not beat the Green Bay Packers since Deion Sanders played. Jerry does need to retire. The Jones family just need to get away from the organization, period. And they need to get some new meat in there. And they had Jimmy Johnson. So Jimmy Johnson was so ticked off that man was about to have a stroke on the TV.
Oh yeah, at halftime, he had everybody ready to go play.
Exactly.
They should have saw that. I bet you the team didn't see it.
No,
they should have saw that. Jimmy Johnson would have had them boys ready to go.
Exactly. And so, and like you said, Dakota, the Cowboys need if they're gonna keep McCarthy, they got a lot to do in the playoff. I mean, off season.
Yes, they do. They got to pay all these players.
You got to play a lot of players, and then the defense. Once again, Gilmore, I like you, brother, but it's time for you to retire.
Yeah.
You know, you can't depend on him to cover those faster receivers like he used to, because he's not as fast to keep up with them young guys.
Yep.
And the Green Bay came in, they stood on business. Everybody stand on business on the Cowboys except the Cowboys.
That's
Green
right.
Bay came in with a mission. They didn't care. They didn't get. Cowboys just thought, oh, we undefeated at home. That everybody gonna give us the game.
Yep.
No, and Green Bay is a scary team. Shouts out to DeKal, that's my brother team. The Green Bay is a team on a mission. And then you had Terrence Crawford saying that game looked about like how he wore look like him in the Spence fight.
It
did.
Yeah, Diz will be back.
Yes, he will be back, but that still ain't ain't
enough.
That still ain't enough. We need another linebacker that can help stop the run. It's a lot that Cowboys.
And that offensive line getting old.
And they are old. They are old. And then they got.
Y'all got see what I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to go so far. See, wait. I know it's still fresh. Y'all just lost a few days ago. You got a long off season. I understand this, but I had something else I want to say about your Cowboys. See, wait. You know, 13 times y'all done been to the playoffs and hasn't made the Super Bowl since y'all last Super Bowl. 13 times.
13.
And how many years? Cause what was your last Super Bowl? Was it 94?
95. Almost 20 years.
They need to take parts all that line.
I've been saying that Michael Parsons is a linebacker. He needs to play.
He got drafted as a linebacker. Why you got him on the line? I don't understand that. Get rid of that. Look at Julie Carter. Shouts out to my boy Julie Carter, boy. Get rid of that, Mike.
Don't I don't want your mess right now. Julius, don't starve me right now. Because I'm gonna have a conversation with you about your Broncos. You ran for that conversation. Julius.
Oh, yeah, they did. And the Cowboy played scared. They did. Yes, they did.
The Cowboys were scared after that first touchdown.
Bring it there here.
I've been saying that.
They should have made the trade. They should have made it. Derrick Henry could have been no homo. He could have been had for a second round pick.
Yes.
But Jared, that's being Jared.
Jared being Jared. And honestly, and no matter who the coach is, I believe the problem is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones with that narcissist behavior. He is the problem. He's the only general manager that I see that has an interview after every game. That man has an interview after every game.
He went to the locker room. He was mad. He was pissed off. He went to the locker room. I don't know what he said in the locker room, but when he came out, they were surrounded him, waiting for him to speak his piece. And see, when he said this, and I'm gonna say this, when white folks say this right here, I am floored. They devastated.
They devastated.
Oh, they devastated. When they say they floored, woo, boy, all hell gonna break loose.
Yeah, and you're right. We are America's team. We are America's team that always get laughed at. The Dallas Cowboys is the mean team. That's the team that Stephen A. Everybody embarrasses on the TV. That performance was embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing.
That was and it's one thing that, I know somebody got to win and somebody got to lose, but nobody played with no sense of urgency. It's only 3 people that I can say that played that game with heart. Tony Pollard.
Yep.
Ferguson and Rico.
Yeah, Rico did play hard. Ferguson played, man. Ferguson, that was his best game.
That was, man, Ferguson. Exactly. And you could tell Ferguson was mad. Everybody was mad. Everybody, you get tired of, nobody played with no sense of urgency. And Dak, you could tell, Dak always struggle when he tries to force CD the ball. And CD, you crying for the ball, get open. Him and Brandon Cooks, they ran laser routes.
Yep.
And then one time, man, Green Bay defensive back had snatched. You remember he had snatched CD up, pushed him like saying, look like he said, get some. Like he said, get some.
Yep.
But then
all them numbers, 400 yards passing and CD empty calories.
Empty calories.
He's stat padded.
That stat pad.
And Dak do that. He team. Ain't nobody gonna win a game throwing the ball 60 times. I don't give a damn who you is.
And then one score was 40. What was final score?
48-32.
48-32. No, that's when they put the second and third string out there. We got slaughtered.
That score was 48-16 with about 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That ball game was over. It was over after he threw the pick six.
Yep.
After he threw the pick six, I said, see what, they're not coming back.
Yeah. Jerry Jones is the problem. Everybody.
This man want to talk. Yeah. And a check big enough for him to get to the Super Bowl. It's not. But that's Jerry Jones is the problem, C-Way. Everybody can agree. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the world. Jerry Jones is the problem.
I'm the problem. I'm trying not to get started with Maine tonight.
I know. Yeah, we gonna get them on. We gonna get them on soon. But Jerry Jones is the problem.
Jerry Jones.
Yes.
Hey, and then one time looked like he said, "Get Belichick on the phone."
It looked like we was trying to read his lips, and he said, "Get somebody on the phone."
On the phone.
I don't know who it was. But I don't think a big mistake bringing Mike McCarthy back.
I just think that I don't even think Belichick want to come.
That's the problem because Jerry not gonna let him have the problem. He's not gonna let him have power.
Yeah. Hey, what I hope, man, let us have another pipe shit next year, so McCarthy can go, so we can get Mike Tomlin since his contract.
I think Mike Tomlin ready to go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But man, see what we spent all the time on your Cowboys. It was sorry, stinking Cowboys.
And they not them boys.
No, hell no.
If they not the boys.
I'm gonna tell you, okay, right now, live on the show. See, wait. I'm gonna give you this. We didn't make no bet because I thought y'all was gonna win. I thought y'all, because we didn't make no bet. And I think you owe me a meal, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this right here. You cannot say we them boys no more until y'all win another playoff game. So you gotta wait a whole nother year, get to the playoffs, and win a playoff game for you to utter them words, we them boys. Y'all still ain't no boys. Deal. Thank you.
Deal.
Y'all ain't them boys, C-Way. You cannot say we still them boys until y'all win another playoff game.
Can I say they are still them girls?
Nope. You can say y'all not them boys. Y'all are still not those boys.
They not bunch of broke back mountain clowns.
Woo!
Dang.
What you say need to do 10 to 15 and right over there. Boy.
Yeah.
Hey, dead quick. But like I told you, so we gonna move on. But I told you, we talked on the phone. I said, look, Dan Quinn was out there interviewing he had about 4 or 5 jobs lined up. He thinking about, damn, what job I'm gonna take? Who am I have on my staff?
Yep.
Why are you in the playoff game?
He wasn't focused.
No.
And I could tell, and you know what else? You could tell Michael Parsons wasn't focused on the game because he worried about what Dan Quinn going. And he told him, I
might go with him.
I might go with him. So go.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that anyway.
Yep, they won more games at AT&T than the Cowboys. Yes, they have.
And I'm gonna say this,
more
man.
Playoff games. Yep.
It ain't just the Cowboys Stadium, it's the Alabama Stadium, because we don't want more playoff games in that stadium. Alabama has won more playoff games in Texas and Arlington than the Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. And you can take that to the bank.
Exactly. Check the resume, check the stats if you don't believe us. Because we ain't going to show them to you. All right, so but real quick, let's pick these games, though. Let's pick these games. Okay, so what we got? That's a Sunday game. Okay, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. You got the Bucks in the line. Both of these teams, man.
I'm picking the Bucks.
You picking the Bucks for the upset?
I'm picking the Bucks. Man,
Lions at home, Lions favorite.
Man, and Baker Mayfield looked good last week, man.
He did. Cowboys in the church. That's it. But see what not gonna be. But man, I don't. Yeah, but see, that's the Eagles defense.
Yep,
that's the Eagles. They can make anybody look good.
Hey, but it's about right.
Taylor look good against the Eagles defense.
It is. Hey, and the Lions can stop crying. They got that home field. They got that home field back. So they got
They were
So
talking noise after the game. Did you see them? They said they
yeah,
wanted the Cowboys. That's what they wanted.
they wanted, but
But
Jerry
guess
wrote
what?
that check.
I'm gonna say I really don't trust either one of these quarterbacks, to be
I
honest
don't.
with you. But you know, I was a Bucs fan for a period of time because the GOAT came. Now, you know, I had to ride with the GOAT. I really don't like Baker Mayfield for real, but I'm gonna go Detroit Lions. I'm going with the Lions, man. I'm going with Gibbs. I'm going with J-Mo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going with them boy, man. Sean Dion Hamilton, linebacker coach. And I like the coach. I like Dan Campbell.
man, Dan Campbell's a good coach.
Yeah, I bet y'all wish y'all had him. I like that. Baker, yeah, you like Baker? Baker, he all
I
right.
like.
Yeah, all right, man.
I like at this point. I like any coach. I like any coach, but but McCarthy.
Yeah. So you got the Bucs, I got the Lions. I got the Lions in that game, C-Way.
All right.
Okay. Here go another one. Here we go. Packer 49ers, Saturday night. Saturday night on Fox, man. 7 o'clock. Who you taking? I already know who DK taking. Who you taking?
Man, I'm gonna take Green Bay.
What? Upset?
Man. That's a hungry team. And it seemed like they got hot at the right time. They got hot at the right time. Jordan Love, man, that's looking good.
Yeah.
They're ready to attack. And I think that defense, and they have a defense that they can I really believe that the Packers defense can roll with the best though.
You think so?
Man, the way they've been looking the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. But the 49ers, see, we haven't seen the real 49ers team in a minute. Because their last game they played, they didn't play the guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they done had another week. I believe McCaffrey gonna be healthy. Debo gonna be healthy.
Right.
Woo.
It's gonna be
hard
a good
to win. It's hard to win now.
Whew.
I'm
it
going
is.
49ers. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't see it. I'm going 49ers.
Okay.
I'm going 49ers in the NFC. Okay, so we going on the other side. We going opposite. I like this. What you know about this? What you know about this?
Man.
Saturday game, 3:30, ESPN,
Hey.
ABC.
You check. I smell, man. To me, I think I'm going upset alert.
Ooh, boy, that boy going upset.
I smell an upset cooking. Let me tell you why. Here's why.
Okay, talk to me real quick.
Stroud looking like a pro, like a veteran quarterback out there, and all the weapons with that running game. And I think that the Texans defense can roll with the best. Yep. And the biggest key is to force it. The biggest key is getting Lamar uncomfortable. If Lamar have a pipes game, they done.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I'm gonna say this too, man. I don't know who all gonna play for the Ravens. The Ravens been banged up all year, and I would give them credit. They've been just putting anybody in the game and winning. You got the running backs. They on like they 5th, 6th running back.
Yeah.
You got Marlon Humphrey. All the secondary been banged up. Your tight end been hurt majority of the season, but he back. Andrews is back, and then you got Isaiah likely going. You got Odell. He should be healthy and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You got some players on that team. Man, and Zay Flowers. Man, look.
Yeah, Zay Flowers looking good.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. Lamar, I think look, they better win. Okay, the Ravens better win because Lamar got to prove something too. Lamar ain't been to no damn Super Bowl. Lamar won the United MVP before, and he probably gonna win it again. They better win this game. So I'm taking the Ravens because if they don't, it's gonna fall back on Lamar.
It's gonna
fall back on Lamar.
And just like the Cowboys, I will say, if Lamar does not win today, don't win this weekend, I doubt that he's winning a Super Bowl. I think he's one of the.
This is a good chance for him.
It's a good chance. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna say he won't. It's gonna continue to get harder because guess what? He's gonna get older, and he's not gonna be able to continue to perform like that without having some legit weapons being banged up. So it's his time to shine. So I think he has a point to prove, but I still think that Texas team got something for him.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say this, man. CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, coach of the year. He has done a magnificent job. CJ Stroud, rookie of the year on the offense. Will Anderson, defensive rookie of the year. They got it all, but that's a good young team, and I just feel like they're going to be in this playoffs every year. It ain't their time. Lamar, this your time, Lamar.
Hey, isn't it funny? Ain't it just funny that you got rookie quarterbacks and first year quarterbacks gonna have more playoff wins than Dakota Prescott?
Yeah, Lamar and that gonna be the sequel to Brokeback.
Yep.
Hey, we talk about Lamar now. We talk about how good he is. You know what he?
But
guess what? Lamar done fumbled that bag plenty of times in the playoff. But I think they're gonna be ready.
I do too.
We got one more game. See where. Hold on.
I know.
Okay. What you think about this one? Chiefs and the Bills. Sunday night, Sunday evening. Buffalo at home this time.
Man.
It's a tough one, ain't it?
Man, I'm picking Buffalo.
It's not as easy as you think. Buffalo at home.
Buffalo at home with that weather with them weather conditions.
It don't matter because the Chiefs playing it too.
The Kansas City. Hey, and Josh Allen is another one that don't get criticism like he should.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? I'm picking the Chiefs, but guess what? Because guess why I want the Chiefs? Because I want Diggs to be doing Tyson and looking at them celebrate at home again. Because guess what? I'm not even gonna go that far. Because Jerry's stupid.
No. I know what you trying to do. No, we're not doing that. No. You are not. You want this. See, world. This is what Seaway want. He want Buffalo to lose. He wants Stephon Diggs to look standing up there doing Tyson, looking mean and sad when they celebrate on that field. He want Trayvon Diggs, his brother that played for Dallas, to make Jerry go get Stephon and bring him to the Cowboys. That's not going to happen. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. But if I'm Buffalo, what I would do, I would say, y'all trade me CD and y'all got to have Stephon. That's what I'll do.
I'll do it.
Oh, man, come on now. No.
I'll do it.
Yo, both of them lose. You know what? Me too.
I really do too. I really would both.
I don't really like these teams. You know, the Chiefs. Everybody, like I always say, Seaway, Mahomes. I think he overrated. I really think Mahomes is overrated.
Yeah.
And Josh Allen, I don't know, man. He good, but he ain't all that.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Chiefs though. I'm gonna tell you why I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs because they're in the underdog role. Normally, the Chiefs are at home. Playoff. Mahomes has always been at home in the playoff. Now they won on the road. No, they was at home against Miami. That's right. So they going on the road. I feel they playing. The environment ain't gonna be the environment. It don't matter whether they all playing the same. But I think Mahomes. And remember, in the regular season, they lost to Buffalo. Remember,
they did.
Mad?
They sure did.
He was cussing everybody.
He was mad. Oh, he was bad.
Game.
And I like to have Josh Allen help. You know how he carried himself. You know, he tried to go dap him up. He didn't like it. He said, "Okay, see you later, man," and walked out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see that.
I'm with you. I don't like neither one of those teams.
Either, but if I had to pick, I'm gonna go Chiefs just because they're gonna embrace their underdog role, and I believe they're gonna win this game.
And you know something? I want Buffalo to win because I am tired of seeing Taylor Swift. I've seen Taylor Swift. I've seen her more times these last couple of months than I have her whole career.
Guess what? 17 years old. Guess what, Seaway? Guess what? If the script writers, if they say the NFL is rigged and they got script writers, imagine the Chiefs in the Super Bowl in Vegas and Taylor Swift there in Vegas.
And she got been performing.
No, Usher gonna perform, but just imagine her being there. All the media attention gonna go to Taylor Swift.
Man, no, she gonna perform with Usher. They gonna find a special segment, and you already know he'll sweep behind her, call her on stage, and they'll find some type of duet to do.
So, all right, who you pick Buffalo or Chiefs?
I'm picking Buffalo.
Okay, all right. So we all pick different teams. You got Packers, you got Texans, you got Bucks, and you got the Bills, and I got the other teams.
And which team you want to do a meal on?
I ain't been on none of these days. Hold on, man. I ain't been on none of. If I had to pick one, you just want a meal. You want to win your meal back so bad. So bad. I want Lamar. I'm gonna take Lamar. What's up? What's up?
I'm taking CJ.
Okay, for the meal.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here. We betting a meal because we don't bet no money. We gonna bet meals. So double or none because you owe me one.
Yeah, I owe you one.
All right, double or none. I give you that. I give you that. See what? All right, man. Hey, man. Boy, it's been a blast. Before I go, though, man, I got some big news, major announcement to drop on y'all. And I'm going to post this on the social media later. But, C-Way, you already know.
Yes, sir.
You already know. Your boy, JB, got media credentials approved for the recent Senior Bowl in Mobile coming up February 3rd. And Sports Talk with JB.
We hand the Mobile.
Yes.
We hand the Mobile.
Yes. Dog, this is big. I'm going to tell you how big this is. This is my first major event to have media credentials at. So I will be an analyst to be able to go out there and interview these guys. Bo Nix will be there. Michael Penix will be there. My boy, my favorite kicker, Will Riker, the GOAT kicker from Bama, going to be there. I ain't got the list of all the players because they still adding players to the roster, fill the roster out.
Blessing there.
So, yeah, man. I mean, I did not know I was going to get approved, dog. I saw this last night, and I said, whoa. Your boy is in there, man. Media credentials approved for the Senior Bowl, man. Blessing, dog. It's the start, though.
It's a start.
It's a start, C-Way, because, man, we finna cook up for the 2024.
Yes, sir. 2 times 4 is 8. New beginnings.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Bible, 8
that's
means
why
new
I named
beginnings.
this podcast the dawn of a new era. Yeah, boy. I'm talking about, and this goes for Alabama. This goes for the Sports Talk with JB. And then, once again, to add on to that, as y'all probably knew earlier, the new podcast, Talking Bama Hoops. C-Way, I'm going to ask you, are you able to get on this thing next Wednesday for the Alabama-Auburn game?
I should be able to. I should be.
We gonna try to hook that up. But for y'all, you got to download the PSF app, Pro Sports Fans. Your boy going to do the live media cast for Alabama. This is the first one. I got 7 more to do. And I got another update for y'all next week on the official Talking Bama Hoops podcast that'll be going down. All this going, man, I'm talking about it hit me, boy. It all hit me at the same time.
It's overflowing, but it's overflowing.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate all the love, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Dog, man, it's been a hell of a show.
Yes.
I got so much going on, man. Like I say, phone been blowing up, C-Way. I'm gonna have to talk to you a little bit off the record about some stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, JT, what's up, babies? My boy, super fan JT, he got the TikTok booming for the Talking Bama. Look, man. So I actually got 3 because Talking Bama is coming too. But we gonna do that when the football season start back up. Okay. And we planning something big for A-Day because the word on the streets is gonna be 100,000 at A-Day. Word on the street. Hey, word on the street is gonna be 100,000 at A-Day.
I can believe it.
Yeah, word. The dawn of a new era, Coach the boy. Hey, man, we gonna have to show up and show out. Get this man all our support because this is like we said before. This Nick Saban and Greg Burns hand-picked coach. They wanted him. They went and got him. They ain't want no damn Lane Kiffin. They ain't want no damn Sarkisian. They ain't want no damn Mike Norvell. This is who they wanted. I'm tired of everybody talking about who they wanted.
That's who they wanted.
That was the number one on the list. My guy Greg Byrne. I met Greg Byrne numerous of times. Great guy. He was already in Seattle, Washington, when Nick Saban announced his retirement. He was already there waiting to go talk to the boy. He was already cooking up because he knew Nick Saban was going to retire.
Right.
So what that tell you? What that tell you?
It's already set in stone.
It was already set. It was already set. Yeah. Coach Debo, we taking everybody chain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, for real, man. Hey, man, shouts out to everybody on the chat, man. we love when y'all communicate with us, when y'all, it just make the show
even
just
better.
go by, and it makes it fun, man. I love that.
I love it.
We love that, man. So this been episode 21. See what we still got. I said we going to 25. We got about 4 more episodes because we gonna go with Sports Talk with JB Wednesday night shows all the way through the Super Bowl.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. So we gonna do that, and then Talking About My Hoops is coming. So I'm gonna have the update on that next week. And we still going live next week. We might be a little later than 8:00 because I got to jump on there and do the live media cast for Alabama Auburn basketball. So right after that, we jumping here doing episode 22 next week.
Yes, sir, man. It's been a good year.
Oh yeah, and it just started, but we
just started. Yeah, it's been good already.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, man. So if I get into updates, like I say, on anything going on with Bama, y'all follow the Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Follow Sports Talk JB. Follow me at young_ENT_. Follow this man DJ Seaway1 on the Twitter. And just stay tuned, man. Anything big happen, we will jump on here in a minute. Do a special. You already know that.
We already know it.
Mm-hmm. And all y'all on Twitter, man, appreciate that love and support y'all been giving us. For real. We appreciate that. For real. I'm talking about for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, senior guy. Oh, yeah, senior guy. Okay, the senior day. Yeah. That will be Senior Bowl will be February the 3rd on NFL Network, 12:00. And the game is in Mobile.
Yeah.
The game is in Mobile. So
hey, boy, that's a good ring. Hey, shoot, that's a good weekend for the Senior Bowl. Man, we ain't gonna make SmackDown this.
No, we ain't gonna make it that weekend. No, we ain't gonna make it. Business first. Business first. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. So any updates, y'all know to tap in. Next we got a big show. Shouts out to Kendrick Simpkins, man. My first college football player that joined the platform, joined the show. Kendrick Simpkins, man. Shout out to you. And we'll get more players on the show. Y'all know we finna turn up this year, boy. It's only up from here, Seaway. Only up from here. Mm-hmm. So anybody y'all want to tap in, join the show, man, hit us up, man, and we'll get that thing going. So for myself, DJ Seaway, we out of here, man. Sports Talk with JB. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and blessings to all y'all, man. All y'all. And thank you, Adonica. Adonica heard that was her son, Kendrick Simpkins, man. I'm telling you, hey.
What's up, buddy?
Way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Shout out there for real, man. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate all the love and support, man. DJ Seaway, JB, and we out.
We out.
Yes, sir.
What the?